Oh, Mama, Padme. Shiva, the destroyer of nations. Stateless Earthman. Ooh, no travel document. Hole in my soul. Yeah. No, I just blew my whole life apart. Jumped into the unknown. Like jumping off an ocean liner in the moonlight. It's going to take me about 50 years to get my trip back together, I reckon. Disoriented. I yearn for spiritual guidance. Well, Ram Dass is up in the Himalayas. Time to have a chat with Ram Dass. So I fly from Madras to New Delhi. Really happy that 50 years ago you didn't need a passport to get on a domestic airplane. Oh, yeah. And the next day I take the bus to Elmora, former British colonial hill station in the Himalayas. And from there I take a bus to Kosani, where Ram Dass is hanging out in an old ashram of Mahatma Gandhi. Namaste, Ram Dass. He invites me into his private room, closes the door. We sit on straw mats on the floor. I pour out my story. I just renounced the whole nation trip in favor of Earth people first, and I take a lot of LSD, fairly well traveled, read his book Be Here Now in Bali, blew everybody away. And that, well, I am greatly disoriented and unsure of myself after that scene at the American Embassy in Madras. I may be going completely mad, just freaking out of reality altogether, or I'm having an amazing spiritual breakthrough. Don't know which. Ram Dass sees me with deep compassion, but hasn't said a word. Like he knows that I just need to rap to myself, my big self, in the calming presence of a true energy mate in that relationship of equality. A free man facing a free man. And I realize that's all what freedom is. One free human facing another with your heart open all the way. An honest gaze into another soul's eyes. Ram Dass whispers, "You are a beautiful cat." He says, as far as my Earth People trip goes, well, I'll have many encounters, but if my karma is pure, my vision, based on reality, is unstoppable. Wow. Then Ram Dass speaks about his beloved guru, Neem Karoli Baba, nearby. He says that his guru just makes hints, like Neem Karoli Baba asked Ram Dass, "Have you ever had chai with the President of the United States?" Ram Dass flashes me a big smile. You know, Earthman, I'm thinking about building a yogi shack on the White House lawn. Some deep, old, frustrated force shifts into harmony within me. Yeah, I needed that to face someone I truly respect, who comes off as like more out there than me. Ram Dass says, look, take an apple to my guru. And spontaneously, we both rise. And namaste. Wow. Well, the following morning, I traveled by bus to the temple of Neem Karoli Baba with a big, red, juicy Himalayan apple. I'm immediately served prasad, which is the gift of food from a holy person. And, well, there he is. He sits on kind of a platform and wears a common Indian blanket around him for clothes. I like his earthy style. Put the apple on his carpeted platform. Causes him to smile towards me. Shaktipad. Feel his blessing. I may be a dreamer. So ahead of the times that the nations shall break me, just scrape me off into a nameless jail, an unknown land. But our new age demands frontierless chess moves to nourish the coming of us earth people, whose spirits have journeyed worlds beyond the meager scraps of freedom that contemporary nations allow. Wow. As I leave the temple of Neem Karoli Baba, thank you for your blessing, Baba. I cross a small wooden footbridge across a creek outside his temple, and I see that guru has no more trips to do. He just is, and everything happens harmoniously, appropriately. And as I cross this wooden footbridge, I realize that at 24 years old, I too am an old man. And that I could sit down right here, anywhere, for the rest of my life. Yet somehow I see my whole life that I shall act it out. And I guess that's what it means to be a young man. Lost in the Orient. What deliverance. Oh, what good luck. You know, my head trip seems so cool up at Ram Dass's new age place. Oh yeah, but will my earth people vision stand and deliver in the lonely, evil-plagued, unhealthy world of Maya below? Find myself alone, headed for the endless plains of India. I get lost. Where is Sherpur? Hey, why is that fat farmer waving me off the bus? I mean, come on. What nerve. But, you know what? I could really use some rest in a comfortable, mango tree heaven, you know? So I go with the flow, and I get myself picked up by a rich Sikh farmer. Oh, his name is Ram Singh, and he wears an elaborate turban. Whew. He's bemused. He gives me the Maharaja marijuana treatment. Yeah. Hands me a bunch of pots. Well, Ram likes my vibe, and he invites me to stay forever. And he means it. Hmm. Yeah. Uh, we take a leisurely tour of the farm tools. And, hey, Ram, you got any mango trees around here? Ram's servant places before me a thale plate of my favorite North Indian meal, sag, spinach, aloo, potato, fresh water, makiki karoti, corn chapatis. Hmm. Then it's everybody onto the tractor for a night on the bazaar as we head into town. Oh, yeah. Ramakrishna takes me over to this old, like 11th century Shiva temple, huge banyan tree looming over it. Yeah. And he introduces me to the Zadus, the Shiva worshippers. It's a Shiva temple, and these wandering Zadus have just wandered in from Benares on the Ganges to connect with the Vedic self within. These Zadus smoke chillums of hashish. Chillum, small, conical, handheld pipe, favored by yogis and Zadus and the hippies. Yeah, brimming with strong hashish. Huh? These wandering Zadus are strong, calm men. Yeah. And one extremely stoned Zadu walks right up to me and stares into my eyes. Mm. And I see myself in him. I see God in him. God in human form. Ramakrishna explains to the wandering Zadus, they don't speak English, he speaks British colonial English, that I have just come from Neem Karoli Baba's temple, which like blows them away. Neem Karoli Baba, a banyan tree, monkeys chattering in there. Yeah. Well, so they say to me, Sri Earthman, Sri's an honoring title, like most reverend or something. Sri Earthman, Chilam, Ganja, Ashish. You should, yeah. Doesn't take much sign language. Oh, you got some real good ash there. Yeah, sure. Oh, and oh, there's a snake charmer. This is like a remote Indian village. Cows wandering around, kids, goats, sheep. Sounded like 14th century medieval India vibration. Well, the snake charmer gets his cobra up out of the basket, and Rama sweeps his hand at the bazaar shops and says, "Hey, anything you want, got you covered." Mm. Uh, we chant and play flutes, cymbals, a harmonium, fire chimtas, in the centuries-old faded ochre Shiva temple. Om Namah Shivaya. Monkeys chattering in that banyan tree. Stars come out. Countless intoxicating chillums. Bliss. Ananda. Well, I finally come down from the trip in Rama's mansion in town as he pours me an expensive French cognac. Oh. Seems Ram's lonely. An alcoholic. After a sad, long conversation, I lock myself inside a guest room, light a candle and incense, cross my legs into meditation position, and stare into the smoke and flame. Om. And deeply ponder. Why the scarcity of loving kindness and compassion on earth? You know. Om Namah Shivaya. Boom Shankar. Many dusty borders have I walked across. Always awkward instances of man separating another man. Demon fences disfiguring our one Terra Earth land. When what planet Earth needs is climate change insurance, a one world global fund to heal and starvation scenes. And what about an earthquake? What about a typhoon, hurricane? Yeah. We need an emergency fund as a planet. What's the deal? 200 self-righteous nations, each claiming national sovereignty, does not work because humanity is truly one organism. Earthy, it's so clear to me, but a lot of people don't get where I'm coming from on this. I need a really simple analogy that everybody can just immediately. Imagine your brain giving your body 200 different, like the 200 nations, signals at the same time, different signals. Like, man, you wouldn't be able to walk across the room. And that's what, humanity is right now. We are an uncoordinated jerk on the global level. Uncoordinated jerk. Okay? This way and that, contradictory, lurching, wasting vital energy, preparing war with ourselves. Oh, okay. Let's see. A simple analogy. Imagine pumping weights to build up the muscle in your right arm. Yeah. So you could slug yourself in the face. Why? Your left arm attacked yourself? Greed blinded. Squandering of mankind's dwindling natural resources. Absurd and deeply disheartening. Nation-state paradigm. Yeah, it was better than what had come before it, endless tribal warfare. Better. But what's happened is that the nations have outgrown their usefulness. So that now the countries are a drag on the natural evolution of our world-centric species. Mm-hmm. And a drag on the natural planet. Poor Earth, huh? What mankind needs is one centralized Earth government for the planetary big things, like climate refugees, political refugees, famine relief, hurricane recovery funds, asteroid impactions. Yeah, the Earth people need to reach critical mass. It's just so few of us right now. Reach a critical mass enough that we can impose a dominating harmony on the nations, on the lower realms. Mm-hmm. Yeah. To prevent nasty regional wars between nations and conflicts that kill millions of people on a yearly basis. I mean, Syria, 500,000 people just in that area. Hmm. And besides the Earth government, the big thing uh, center, we need many small, mini ethnic groupings for the romantic, precious cultural aspects of life. The problem is the nations, they've over homogenized the delightful ethnic diversities, you know? Monster nations. Gone too far. Wow. So what to do? Use your imagination and imagine and visualize the savings in these junked, duplicated military systems. It's a big paranoia tax for nothing. We've spooked ourselves out, and our planet's going down in flames and climate change. Nation against nation. Mm-hmm. The savings from just global peace. Yeah. Catch our evolutionary breath. The savings of that energy, would eliminate starvation, plagues, uh, thousands of kids dying for can't get 6 cents a day for some diarrhea medicine, you know. And what about that climate change insurance? You know, asteroid impaction readiness. Hmm. Blindsided by an asteroid? Dinosaurs didn't like it, and we wouldn't like it. Hmm. Yeah, we wouldn't be able to coordinate our meager leftover resources um, to rescue ourselves, the other animals, and stop polluting the earth herself. Uh, let's play a little spiritual game. How many nations can you name that have killed more than 1 million people during your lifetime? Hmm? Well, I'm old enough that I could list China killed 1 million Tibetans, 1959. Indonesia killed 1 million Chinese, 65. Mm-hmm. And Cambodia killed 2 million of its own citizens in a macabre auto-genocide, 1975 to 1979. Uh, I visited the killing fields in Phnom Penh, and I went to the prison, there, Khmer Rouge prison, and went through the torture prison where they tortured confessions out of 17,000 Cambodians. And after they confessed whatever they were told to confess, they slayed them in They're shackled to little rusty metal frame. But hard to watch, hard to do, hard to photograph. Only 5 survived. One of them was a sketch artist. He appealed to the vanity of the guards, and they kept him around to draw sketches of himself. Yeah, I mean, look, start counting the shameful track record of the nation states. You know, us brainwash resistant, free thinking, open hearted earth people, we're desperate. For a higher kind of love. Transcendent, transformed system of the one in the many, and the many in the one. I light another candle in Ramakrishna's guest room, more incense, and focus on the essence of my meditation. Listen up. This is the nugget. We need both an earth people government and an infinite, evolving, fluid spectrum of exquisite, free ethnic communities functioning concentrically within and mutually supporting the big one, supporting the many small, supporting the earth government for the greater bliss of mankind and our living Gaia, the earth goddess. Earth goddess, I need some examples of free, exquisite ethnic communities. Bring it down to earth a little bit. That one's good. Another one? Thank you. Free ethnic community. Oh, yeah, the Kabak tribe in the remote wilderness of northern Cambodia near Kok Lak. These earth people are pure animists, you know. Oh, they worship goat skulls, trees, and has nothing to do with Islam, Buddhism, Hinduism. And the tribal chief, he said, look, I'll build you a hut. Just teach our tribe English. Exquisite ethnic community. Another scene in Cambodia. I took the boat from Battambang to Angkor Wat. And there's a tribe that lives on the water. They're floating. The little houses are on rafts, and the rafts go up and down according to the Tonle Sap level of the lake. It's a huge lake. It's like 200 miles, you know, south to north and 60 miles across. But what's happening is the Chinese have talked the Cambodian dictator Hun Sen, former Khmer Rouge general and absolute hardcore dictator, you know. Yeah, they gave him a bunch of money, and he's now damming up the Tonle Sap lake. It's going to like wreak havoc with this little ethnic community. But what can they do? Roll a hashish joint and rub my hands to my eyes. Is this an illusion? I mean, I'm puzzled because Tukse Rinpoche at the Tibetan monastery, I asked the Lama if the whole planet, just let's do it all at once and get it over with, could be translated into a higher dimension for everybody at once. The High Lama said, Earth is already nirvana, perfect. Realize your nirvana, then through your eyes, all is beautiful. Ideal? Yeah. Well, after this blowout meditation, I realize that I'm kind of Big fish in a small pond here at Ramakrishna's wealthy estate. Cozy situation. But it seems like an abdication of my destiny as a world visionary. There is no time to sit under my mango tree and discuss words. Too many people are suffering all over the planet right now. I reject your paradigm, you Tibetans. Earth is not nirvana at all. Uh, so goodbye, my thick shaded mango trees. That's why yogis love them, because the leaves are so close together. It's like deep shade. Um, yeah. Um, Global starvation. Climate refugee immobility poisons my peace. Horrifies me. Because I've voyaged the Orient long enough, young enough, to realize we Earth people are all a chip off the same soul block. Yeah. And if we hide from that essential oneness, if we just sit under our individual thickly shaded mango trees and discuss blah, 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 wrathful, other dimensional demons, I call them astral assholes, shall cannibalize our goddess Earth and subjugate our home planet for their dark lights. And well, that's until a wayward asteroid wipes us out completely. Yeah. Oh, 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 ah. Oh, where are the planetary poets with vision enough? Oh, where are the revolutionaries? We need an Earth People revolution. Get these nations working for us, not us working for them. And where are the Earth People with power enough to bomb the whole planet with grain? To bomb the whole planet with grain. Boom Shankar. Better than hitting you on the head with my shoe, to wake you up. We hippies courageously went overland from Istanbul to Kathmandu in Goa. As a 20-year-old, I myself, hung out with peasants in Greece. I lived in a cave there and traveled overland and really enjoyed the Turks. Wonderful people and culture. Went into Iraq from there, had amazing experiences hitchhiking oil tanker trucks into Baghdad. Cost Americans $2 billion shock and awe to get into Baghdad. Cost me sticking my thumb out, being a kind, common human being like the truck driver. I mean, yeah, Syria, Aleppo. Aleppo rings off all the wrong stuff now. The siege, the massacre of Aleppo, ISIS. Yeah. There's a Bedouins along that road. Saved me from sunstroke, took me off the road, gave me yogurts, water for free. I just kind humans being kind to other humans. That's the essence of what you learn. Iran, wonderful people there. Lovely Iranians, yeah. Special place in my heart for the Iranian people. Got lost in sand dunes down outside of Bandar Abbas. I would have died. Persian sheik saved my life. Yeah. we hippies, we cherished our authentic bonding and friendships with Earth people. That's how I became an Earth man. That's how I got my nickname. I transcended anything except that. You don't need, life doesn't need to be complicated. You're a human being. Leave it at that. And the natives along the way, they were inspired and moved and touched in their heart by us and by the way we live. Like we lived with the rickshaw drivers in Benares. So we would sleep in their rickshaw seats. So we crashed on the floors of Francis Rodriguez's house, and the locals, they just couldn't get enough of that. The opposite of colonial overlords, exploiting them as subhuman people. Here come the hippies, like, yeah, hey, we're all on the same earth tribe. What's up? That's where we're coming from. And that's where I'm still coming from. When you become an earth person, you just go, ah. And you realize that all of that intolerance, putting down this person, oh, you're transgender, fuck you. What? Or, what? You're Iranian, you must be a terrorist. What? Get rid of all that garbage, psychic junk. And if you do it long enough, I've been doing that for 50 years, you have this kind of protective shield. These bullshit thoughts just never even get into your atmosphere. They're cut off way before they can even, and it makes your life really happy because there's only really brothers and sisters everywhere. Everywhere. Yeah. 300,000 of us came overland, and we learned what? We're human beings. All of us.